Hello everybody, my name is Dee and welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot Readings channel and welcome to your weekly messages. This reading will cover the time frame of November 22nd through 28th, 2021, and we will look at general energies and then a little bit of love energies. There are 4 different decks to choose from: the Enchanted Map Oracle, Sacred Destiny Oracle, the Quantum Oracle, or Oracle of the 7 Energies. I will start with the Enchanted Map Oracle. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everybody who picked the Enchanted Oracle deck, the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, I should say, and the fluorite. This is going to be a week of clarity for you guys, but let's get in. Spirit, show us what is going on November 22nd through 28th, 2021. So you have a Field of Dreams, Rock Bottom, and Solitude. All right. So this week, you are really thinking about things in your life, okay? Because you start with this Field of Dreams, and this is like the desires of your heart, of your soul, which you really want to happen in your life. And you've been tending your garden. And now this week you're coming into realization of different people and things that really hold you back, hold you down, flaky, not there for you. And you are pulling your energy back and finding yourself in more of a solitude mode, more of a loner feeling than wanting to socialize or interact. Like you legitimately are like, man, I want to be in my own space. I want to be in my own energy. I really want to think about things. And I feel this week is where you're finally kind of feeling back on your feet after some sort of setback in the past. And now you're really assessing things like, what's my next move? How am I going to expand beyond this? And being in your own energy is exactly what you need right now. I know sometimes, if you're sad or you're down, they're like, oh, don't be by yourself. That's the worst thing. But right now, I feel like you need yourself, your own energy, and you need to connect with your spirit guides to decide what your next move is, because there are some things that are ready to manifest, to push through the surface for you. All right. It's like you're done with the bad and now it's time for the good to come in. So let's pull some tarot and see what else Spirit would like to add to this message. And those of you, who are celebrating Thanksgiving this week, I just don't think that you want to be there. Like, you don't want to be around a certain family member or just certain people that are going to be there. You feel like their energy drains. And I even see some of you making up a story as to why you can't show up for Thanksgiving dinner. And if you do that, this is Spirit saying, yeah, go ahead and do that. You don't need all that drama and that noise in your life, okay? So if you want to be alone, you don't want to celebrate, you don't want to be around the family, that's fine. Don't feel guilty about that. There's just so much beautiful energy brewing inside of you. That should be where you're focused, not on other people, their drama, their needs, all that like crazy energy that surrounds them. Okay, so Justice, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Death. Oh my gosh. You are just wow. And you know, this is the week after we had the Taurus full moon eclipse, okay? You are in this mode where you are ready to just cut people off and put them in their place. Anybody, like for Thanksgiving, because I do feel some of you, this pertains to that holiday. You're getting really anxious and like, I don't want to go. I don't want to deal with it. Spirit says, don't. You don't need that in your life. You know, when you come together for family, for holiday, it should be joyous. It should be connection. It should be happiness. And if that's not what's going to unfold and you know that, just deal with the attitude of, hey, I'm not going to be there now, and be done with it, because it's like it will turn out exactly as you anticipate it will, disastrously. Okay, so those of you that are feeling very apprehensive and anxious about some sort of Thanksgiving gathering this week, and you don't want to participate and you don't want to go, don't. Who cares what anybody has to say about it? Spirit's saying it will be worse if you go than if you just back out, and you already feel that. You already know that, okay? Also, this week, you are really putting your foot down, and you're like, I am done giving and being there for people who just cannot have my back. Like you, this eclipse, I feel really woke you up to who's on your team and on your side and who's not. And maybe for a long time, you were kind of afraid to stand alone if you had to. Like you didn't want that. It's like, you know, people are people. I'll tolerate, I'll put up with this. But your whole mind has changed about that. You're like, no, I'd rather walk alone and be alone than have people like you in my life that I can't trust, that are always stabbing me in the back, who are not fair, who are flaky. Like you are seeing things so crystal clear this week about yourself, your life, and people in it. But the people and situations that are really like swords in your back, and you can't take it anymore, and you're not going to take it anymore. You are ending things. Like you're really trying to figure out how to close the door on certain relationships, certain situations, as well as certain invites to Thanksgiving gatherings. Like I see that so strong. You're like, I just don't even want to. I don't care. No. And Spirit's like, you do you. You do what makes you happy. It's not about anybody else. Nobody else has to live your life. And the people that you're dealing with, they're not even good to you anyways. You owe them nothing. So this week, Spirit says, use your voice, be empowered, say no, stand your ground, and you focus on you and what matters to you, because there's magic growing in you and there's some beautiful blessings getting ready to manifest in your world. But right now, it's like you just need to be in your own energy and not have the distraction or the distortion from other people and just the way they contaminate things. And it just, I see a lot of negative energies around you. And Spirit is saying, you know, solitude is better than that. And you have some beautiful eggs that are about to hatch. So go into your mode and push the rest of the world out this week. All right, let's pull some tea leaves and see what else Spirit would like to add. And we'll pull from two piles since this deck is so thick. Ooh, and something else. Somebody who just really stabbed you in the back, hasn't been there for you when you needed it most. You may find them hitting you up this week because something's happened in their life and, oh, I'm so sad. I need a friend. I need this. I need that. Don't even deal with them, because once they feel better, they're going to be out the door again and, you know, just back to their old self. So if somebody did you dirty and now here they are whining and crying in the rain, they could stay out there. You could throw them an umbrella if you'd like, but I wouldn't even do that. They don't even deserve that from you. Oh. Yeah, as I say that, look at what's on the top, the boot. They deserve the boot. All right, bouquet compliments from an admirer. All right, month of June coming through. And Chairfield, someone is entering your life. Yeah, see, Cancer. Oh my God, I just called you Cancer. I don't know why. If you're a Cancer watching this, this is so gonna resonate deeply for you. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. I don't know. I just like that Cancer just flew out. So I'm so sorry for that. Okay, so yes, I feel somebody you may have had a falling out with in June of 2021, or they just kind of flaked out on you, you know, something happened in June. They're trying to come back in and they're going to really lay it on thick, okay? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I miss you. How have you been? And they're not coming in because they miss you. They're coming in because they want your attention, your time, your energy because of whatever that they are going through, okay? And also, with this message, Spirit is saying, you know, if you are surrounded by a bunch of just, we'll say bleep, fill in the blank for yourself. Do not be afraid to end all of those relationships and situations because somebody new will come in and take their place, okay? Somebody new who is way better for you, be much more caring of you. But this week, somebody's trying to come back in, take me back, even though I dropped you on your ass and left you out to die, haven't checked in on you, haven't been bothered, and now here they are crying, whining because they're in pain because something happened to them, not your problem. Okay, look at this. Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So somebody with light features, light hair, light eyes, or light complexion is this person trying to come back in. Beau, you are highly thought of. Oh, they are going to just lay it on. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Okay, so by letting them back in, that is being very risky and taking a chance you don't really want to take, because again, it's like they're in need of something that you have, and once they get that, they're gonna be back to their old ways. So whoever's trying to come back into your world this week with their sob story, slam the door in their face. They will do the same thing that they've done before. They will stab you in the back, leave you feeling rock bottom, and they will delay these beautiful hatchings of your dreams, your goals, your manifestations. Okay, so anybody trying to come back in with their sob story, don't take them back. They're not worth your time. They're really not. And they're going to lay it on so thick. And when that's happening, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, this is just BS. This isn't who you are anyways on a normal day. But somehow this is who you are today. I don't think so. This is not tricking me. This is not fooling me. Okay? And also, being in your own energy is vital this week. It doesn't matter what anybody else has to say or think or feel about it. And if you need to cut some people off, let bygones be bygones, because you will have new people enter your world. I just feel this eclipse really opened your eyes about different people in your life. And if you try to continue to entertain and engage these relationships, it's going so against your soul. You will feel that. All right, so let's pull one card and look at romance. Coming soon, your divine partner is on their way to you, and you will meet them soon. So my singles out there, do not settle, okay? There is somebody that is meant for you, that will love you, may come in this week. I feel that probably not. I feel that's more of a message of, you know, there is real love for you out there. It's going to be coming soon. And for those of you, if this is a person that's an ex coming back this week, again, Spirit's like, there is somebody better coming in down the road not too long from now. So let's pull some tarot just to clarify this a little further. Right, the Fool. Yeah, look at this is going to be a brand new person that you have yet to meet in this physical life. It will feel like a wish come true, okay, when you meet them with the Star. And we have the Seven of Swords, but you're going to be a little bit afraid because of past bad relationships. And Spirit's like, no, don't worry about that. This is a different person. This is a whole new path that you'll be walking with this person with that Fool energy coming out, okay? But it's time for the past to be over and done with. It's time for people who do not love and honor you to be cut out of your life. You don't owe anybody anything whatsoever. And this week you're going to feel that so strong. And Spirit's like, you know, don't feel guilty or bad because of what your soul's telling you. Follow that. That's leading you to your highest happiness. And around love and romance, there is a divine union for you. Don't settle. Don't settle for less, okay? So let's pull one final message for the week. Here is the artwork. And it says, you are willing and able and won't give in or stop hoping. Enjoy your journey to love. Wow. So another love message. Do not settle. Not for friends, not for romance, not even with family members. If you are not loved and honored, that person does not deserve your time and energy. If they only come when they need something, they don't deserve you. And Spirit wants you to know that so strongly. And even if they're blood, their family, it doesn't matter. If they treat you like a whipping post or, you know, a doormat, you don't deserve that. Nobody does. And that's on them. It's not your responsibility to keep anybody's life together but your own. So this week, Spirit is saying, focus on what you want and what will make you happy, because it's about to unfold, and forget the rest. Let it go, because there's better coming in and you do deserve better. All right, so those are your messages for this week. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who felt drawn in to the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Let's get right into your read and see what Spirit has to say for this week for you guys. All good stuff, I hope. The first reading was a little rough, so let's see how you guys are faring this week. Oh wow, this just flew out as I said that. You guys are thriving. Excellent. I love to see that. This is going to be a good week for you. Okay, patience. And release. Oh, nice. Okay, so this week is a good week for you in general with the thriving, okay? It's like status quo, all is well, everything's going good, it's going better than it's going bad, you're feeling happy for the most part, okay? But then we have this patience and this release. There's something this week that you're really, really waiting to happen, to hear back on, okay? And whatever that is, it's going to be a little different for each of you, as this is a general reading. but you're going to be very antsy and anxious about it. And Spirit says, relax, release that energy, because what you're waiting for, it may not come in this week. It may come in next week. Okay, so that's why Spirit is saying have patience and just release all your anxiety, worry, fear, every bit of it, okay, around whatever this is that you're waiting on, because you do need some patience. And I feel like it comes in next week. Like you're really anticipating it this week, but there's like a slight delay and it comes in next week. And that's why Spirit says just be patient. But overall, the energy's good. It's flowing. Everything's falling into place like it needs to be. It's just this one thing you got to wait a little bit longer on. All right, let's pull some tarot and go a bit deeper. Okay, a Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah, look at that. See, you're waiting. You're thinking the worst. You're waiting on this answer. And you're just like, Ten of Wands, oh, it's killing you. Palace of Swords, oh. And Five of Swords, okay. Look, if what you're waiting on does not come in this week, don't think of it as a defeat. Like, it's over. It didn't happen. I'm sad. I'm defeated. You know, all of that. Don't think that. Spirit is saying there's just a delay. And try your best to get out of your head and your heart about this. Okay, because what you guys are waiting on, again, is something different for each of you, as this is general read. But my God, it's like you cannot, like, that's all that's on your mind. That's all that's in your heart. And Spirit is saying it's filling you with anxiety and stress and worry, and you're just really spinning your wheels in that. And it's making, like, this week is a week of thriving, of really good energy. But if you're so focused and caught up on whatever this is that you're waiting on, it's like you're going to miss everything, and it's going to feel like a bad week. You're going to just feel very burdened, and it's going to be a struggle. And that's why Spirit's saying, look, don't even worry about it. It's going to come in next week. This answer, this offer, this opportunity, whatever it is that you need, it will come in next week. You just got to be patient and wait a little bit longer. And through that waiting, use this as an opportunity to really push yourself to focus on positive, on gratitude, on all the things that are going well, and not allow yourself to get so caught up and consumed in the waiting on this news, this information, this opportunity. Because if that's all you're focused on, you know, you're going to miss everything else. And again, I feel there's a bit of a delay here, but it is coming next week, okay? It is. So just release the need this week to think about it, to obsess about it, to stress about it. Be like, it's going to be okay. I will know next week. I'm just going to enjoy all the experiences life has to offer me this week. Because again, remember, you're thriving. This is a good week. It's just, it feels bad if you're only focused on this. That's just not quite happening this week. All right, you just got to give it a little bit more time. So we're going to pull some tea leaves and go a little bit deeper and see what else Spirit would like to add for this week. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. All right. This needs to be a journey of the mind to the positive, to all the areas of life that are thriving. Opportunities are waiting for you. There's the door. It's going to happen. You just got to give it a little more time. All right. Desk. Pay attention. to your work. Distract yourself in any way you possibly can, all right? So let's pull some from the second pile now. All right, so somebody with light eyes, light hair, light skin, maybe who you are waiting on to deliver this news or this answer or this information, okay? Or now we have a man with dark hair, dark eyes, or dark complexion. So two people, and rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. All right, so we have two people coming in this week. So maybe you're waiting on a couple of different things, okay? But Spirit is saying all is well, all right? You've got to focus yourself on the positive page. Just get really entrenched in your work, your, responsibilities. It's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be hard. What you're wanting, what you need, what you're waiting on is coming in next week, okay? It absolutely is. There's just a slight delay. The door is going to open, and Spirit really, really wants you to know that and not freak out, not worry. Really allow yourself to enjoy this week because there is positive coming in, okay? And also, these two people may be people that you can actually give some of your help, your assistance, and your service to help distract you, help pull your mind away from the fact of what you're waiting on just isn't here yet. But overall, it's a good week. Oops, sorry. It really is a good week. What makes it bad is you being really caught up in yourself, thinking of all the different scenarios, waiting on this, news, information, or opportunity, or maybe even person, okay? Really just, you get really tangled up and you miss all the magic and blessings of the week if you do that. And Spirit's like, don't worry. If you don't hear it, if it doesn't come in by the midnight hour, it will be in by next week, okay? It absolutely will. So let's pull a card to look at your love and romance energies for this week. New love. There is someone on the horizon who is coming into your life soon. Okay, so my singles out there this week is presenting the opportunity for some of you to align to a new love connection. Now, this does not always mean that you are interested back, okay? But for many of you that were attracted to the second deck here, there is an offer of love being given to you this week. And if it's not coming in this week, maybe that's what you're waiting on, a message from your lover, it's going to be here next week, okay? But for some of you, there is a beautiful brand new romance showing up this week, and they're definitely into you. Oh yeah, look at that. The Fool, the Devil, and the Hanged Man. Oh goodness. Okay. Some of you, what you're waiting on, it might be this new person that you met. Okay, you went on a date, or you go on a date early in the week, and it's just like you feel like they leave you hanging or something. They'll be back. You'll hear from them next week, okay? If this is about a romance where you're just waiting and waiting, you'll hear from them next week, okay? If they don't set up another date or you don't hear back from them, like let's just say on Friday you guys go out for the first time, it's amazing, you have a great time, and then you don't really hear from them after that, and like Saturday and Sunday you're like, what's going on? You'll hear from them by like Monday or Tuesday of next week, something like that. So that might be how this plays out for some of you guys, okay? But others of you, there's this person just trying to get your attention this week, wanting to take you out, all those things, and you're really blocking them because I think you don't trust their intention with the devil there. And that might have been why I said, there's somebody offering, but you may not accept the offer being given. But pile 2, man, this week there is love. Somebody's offering, let me take you out, let me take you on a date, or it's like you're in this waiting game to hear back from this new person that you've met. All right, so just hang in there. What doesn't happen, what isn't revealed this week, it will come next week, and it's going to be okay. It really is. It's not bad. It's good. All right, so let's pull you one final message for the week. Like that song just went into my mind. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing's going to be all right. It is. All right, so here is the artwork. The message is, we couldn't know paradise if flowers refused to release their fragrance. Give your gifts freely. So no matter what you're fretting about, waiting on, worrying about, let it go and just be happy and allow yourself to thrive, because honestly, everything's working out. If it doesn't fall together this week, it will definitely come together by next week, and you will feel silly for all the worry and wasted energy if you just, fall into that trap of, oh my God, where's it at? Where's it at? And when you get really focused and fixated on something, it's like time stops moving, right? So Spirit's saying, listen, everything's working out. It's a good week. You're thriving. There's a love offer coming in for some of you. Others of you are waiting to hear back, but you will next week. All is well. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the Quantum Oracle. Let's get right into your reading and see what's happening for you November 22nd through 28th, 2021. Okay, so we have intention behind a mask, events, commitment, and cycle, new beginning. Okay, I'm actually feeling multiple things with these 3 cards coming out, okay? So I'm going to go through the different scenarios and, just apply the one that fits for this week. So behind the mask, commitment, new beginning. For some of you, there's somebody coming in to your life this week, and they're offering you a commitment of sorts, a commitment to go do something with you, a commitment, maybe a relationship. This could be romance. We'll pull a romance card towards the end of the reading. But this person that's coming in, that's offering you some sort of commitment with the beginning here, there's another intention behind what they're expressing to you. And you're going to feel that, okay? You're going to be like, I feel like there's more beneath the surface than there is. So if you are trying to buy something, really, really dig, because there's something in the details that may not be clear. If you are getting hired for a new job, really pay attention to the benefits and what they're offering you, okay? Because there's some hidden factor, and we'll pull more cards to see what that is. It doesn't have to be a negative thing, but there is something being hidden from you, from somebody who is coming in and offering you a commitment, a beginning of some kind this week, okay? There's just more behind the scenes, and so Spirit is saying dig deeper before you agree to that, okay? Also, I feel there's also this message of like somebody really misses you. This could be a friend, this could be an ex-romance. They really, really miss you, and they're trying to come back into your world. They're trying to talk to you. They're kind of tiptoeing around, okay? They're not going to give you their full intention of what they're here for. And the truth is they really miss you, but they're afraid to be vulnerable and put it all out there right away, because what if you don't feel the same, right? So let's pull some tarot and go deeper into this. Okay, so look at that. First card out, Six of Pentacles. Something is being offered to you. You've got to make the choice here with the Two of Wands. Okay, here it is. I miss you. I don't feel whatever's being offered to you is like what's hidden is negative. I don't feel it's a negative thing. It's more of the person with the offer is afraid of your reaction or your response. Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Ace of Swords. Okay. So here it is. Somebody coming in behind a mask, meaning they're not showing you everything, okay? Giving you this offer, this commitment here through the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. And it's solid, okay? It is a solid offer, commitment, opportunity, beginning. It's solid. However, there's things like everything's just not out on the table, and you kind of sense that. And here it is, where once this is offered to you, you have to make the choice, and you're kind of caught between your head and your heart about this. Like you're really going to go back and forth, okay? And here with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords, this is the truth coming out, what is being hidden, okay? And what's being hidden is from you is because of this person afraid of your reaction, your rejection, your dissatisfaction, your disappointment, okay? But I don't feel that it's like that you would take it or receive it as badly as this person thinks you would, okay? And again, what's being offered to you guys is different for all of you, as this is a general reading. However, there's something hidden. You feel that, and it's not negative. It's their fear, okay, of whoever's offering you something. But you will get to the bottom of things. The truth will come out, all right? And thus, you're in like this space between making this choice between your head and your heart. So we're actually going to pull you guys 3 more cards of the big tarot, just because I want more information about why we're struggling to make this choice. But anybody who's been absent from your life, they're coming back in. They really miss you. All right, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Okay, so your hesitation is you really worry about this stability and longevity of this offer, this beginning, this commitment, okay? You really question the longevity of it. So if this is a job, you like the job, you like the company, but there's something about it that makes you a little bit insecure, and it may be about like your pay, the benefits, or the financial stability of the company long term, but you really want to work there. There's just something that's a little and it's like they're not right out with it during the interview process or like offering you the job. It's something about getting your offer letter or the process after that where it's like, oh, well, what's this? This wasn't disclosed. This wasn't talked about. And the reason why it wasn't at that point is there was a lot of fear of your rejection. Okay, so I could see this in a job situation. I could see this with a friend, you know, somebody trying to offer you something, but they seem like they're being a little shady, and it's just they're just really afraid, like if they told you the whole thing, you would say no to it, and they don't want you to. If this is somebody disconnected from you coming back in, they mean it. They miss you. They want to put in the work and do what it takes, even though you really question, you know, can this work out? We didn't disagree. We didn't agree in the past about XYZ, you know, all of those types of questions when you're reconciling with somebody. But who's ever trying to come back into your world, they really do miss you, and they're true about it. All right, so let's pull some tea leaves to see what other details Spirit would like to give us about this week. And you know, if this goes the other way around, where you are trying to offer something and you are really fearing somebody's rejection, just give the whole story right from the start. Hold nothing back, okay? Have no fear. Okay, casket. Someone going out of your life or an end of a situation. This would be the person that, you know, potentially is coming back in. Yeah, you guys had an ending here, and they're trying to come back in because they really miss you. Yeah, you guys just had a misunderstanding from their perspective, okay? And they want to make it right. Flowers, happiness, okay? So this person trying to come back in is going to make you happy. It truly will. They're very afraid. Know that. They're very, very afraid that you won't take them back, especially if they're like totally accountable and stuff. But they want to be. So the return of a person this week will make you very happy. All right, let's see what else Spirit would like to add. Okay, these three jumped out. So what do we have? Key, successful outcome to your problem. See, it's going to be all right. Nothing to fear. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So this is that energy where you're kind of just back and forth, like head and heart, you know, is this stable? Is this secure? And Spirit's like, yes, you will have a lot of happiness, whether this is a relationship returning, a job offer, or something else. You've just got to like take a bit of a leap of faith, and Moon, changes in your life. Okay, so all in all, what's being offered to you this week is a very good thing, okay? It's just like all the details or all the information isn't disclosed up front all at once, because there's a fear of your reaction, rejection, etc., okay? And I feel you're gonna respond very positively to this. Even the stuff that they're a little nervous about you knowing or disclosing, you're gonna be okay with that. And this is going to create a beautiful change in your life. And if this is a person, you guys truly just had a misunderstanding, okay? And you having this new beginning is beautiful. It will have a successful outcome. You don't need to worry. This job situation, it will have a successful outcome. You don't need to worry, all right? Spirit really wants you to know that this is solid, even if at first it doesn't feel that way. It absolutely is. And anybody coming back in, oh my gosh, how they have missed you. All right, let's pull a love and romance card specifically. true love. The love of your life is entering the picture soon, and you will be very happy. So some of you, the return of this person is a romantic that you've had a falling out with, and you consider them your true love, and vice versa, okay? My singles out there, there is love on the horizon. It may come in this week, or if it doesn't, Spirit's saying it's on the horizon. Don't stress, don't fret about it. Believe that it's coming, because it is. And my couples out there, this is a beautiful week for you and your partner, where you guys are happy, you're feeling in love, the relationship feels good. All right, let's pull some tarot on this true love card. Okay, Knight of Cups. Oh, and you know what? Let me go back to this really quick. The moon. We just had the eclipses last week, and that's what this energy, if somebody's coming back to you, that's what it's about. All right, look at this. Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles. You've got the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in here. So a lot of you, this message of this offer being given to you is from somebody romantically returning back into your life, okay? Here it is with the Knight of Cups, their apology, them saying, you know, I want it back in your world, I want to work on this, but there's, you feel like they're holding something back. And again, it's because to take full accountability, they're kind of afraid if they say, yeah, I did this, I screwed up, that you'll be like, yeah, you did screw off, I don't want nothing to do with you. You wouldn't. Like, that's what you want to hear. And as they talk and you're vulnerable and you let your guard down, they're going to express everything. Like, the truth will be fully expressed with this Ace of Swords, okay? But for many of you, there's this love coming back into your life this week, and it's because they really do want to make it work. Now, for other singles out there, where you don't have this love coming, this ex-love coming back in this week, there is love on the very near horizon for you if it's not already entering this week, okay? There is love. If you've just met somebody or you're already in a partnership, this is a week where you guys are being romantic. You're being sweet with each other. The relationship is flowing and going very, very well. We all love it when our relationship with our honey is going smoothly, right? So newly together or, you know, long term, it's a good week for you guys. And, you know, some of you guys who are just kind of newly dating somebody, this message could apply, where it's like they're trying to come into your life more and it makes you a little nervous. Like, what do you really want from me? And they're serious. Like, they have real emotions happening for you in their hearts. All right. So let's pull one final message for the week. All right, here is the artwork. And it says, if you have a problem, you have an opportunity, so let go of blame. And I feel like this applies to those of you having this conversation with somebody coming back into your life, whether a romantic partner or a friend or a family member. All right, so those are your messages for this week. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Let's get right into your reading and see what is happening for you guys November 22nd through 28th, 2021. Okay, willing release. So you are going to be able to release, let something go this week, close the door, and you are happy for that. The power of purpose. You are feeling empowered. You are speaking your voice, your opinion. You are asserting yourself, and you are hitting the mark this week. And a merry motive. This is a good week. And honestly, last reading, fourth reading of the weekly energies, and you guys have the best read. So those of you that felt drawn into number 4, this would be the jackpot of all readings. This is so good. The others were a little bit rough for me. So here, willing release, something is ending this week, but you're very happy for it, okay? And you're hitting the mark, and you're having reason to celebrate this week, okay? So all positive energy right out the gate for you guys. Let's pull some tarot and go a bit deeper. And you just feel happy. You feel light. You feel free. You're like, yes, this is a good week. Thank you, universe. Okay, 7 of Swords. Temperance. Oops. Smacked those all right out of the way. 5 of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Justice. And 5 of Wands. Okay. You might have a little bit of money fights with somebody this week, you know, just depending on your own personal life and situation. I do see that some of you may have some arguments around money with somebody this week. But ultimately, what we're saying goodbye to is 7 of Swords, which is disappointment, low self-esteem, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a bad situation, okay? So the door is closing on this, and there's really positive energy blowing in and saying that you are hitting the mark. The 8 of Wands is your arrows of intention returning back to you, okay? So this right here, what's ending, and it will be different for all of you as this is a general read, what's ending this week is a huge blessing, is what you've been wanting, is what you've been asking for, okay? It feels like justice is served for this to get the heck out of your life, and balance is restored within you, okay? And it also is saying balance is restored within you. That internal conflict, that push and pull, feeling rejected, feeling little, feeling like you're not enough, all of that that's attached to this situation is going out the door right along with it, okay? So that is all positive. The only thing that I do see, again, is potentially there's an argument around money and finances, okay? And maybe this could be where you've been helping somebody financially and it's contingent upon certain things, and they just keep screwing up, and then finally again, here it is, same old story, and you're like, you know what, that's it, I'm done, it's over, door closed, okay? It's just this is a huge relief and restores balance in your heart, cause for celebration in your life. There's just a lot of happiness for you with the ending of this, okay? And it just balances out your energies, especially internally, because it's like you've been battling yourself about this and really just wanting it to end, to complete, and then finally here it is this week. It's done, it's over, it's gone, it's out of your life, and you feel balanced and you're hitting the mark in some other area. All right, let's pull some tea leaves, and we'll do 2 separate piles to get more information. Four-leaf clover, great good fortune. Yes, that is the theme of your week. Things going in your favor. Love that. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Okay, and this comes back to what's ending. All right, whatever this situation is, it's just like the same old thing over and over. It's done. It's over. It cannot bother you anymore after this week. Money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. And look at that's coming out over this fight on money. So whatever this argument is about money, don't worry about it. Good fortune is on your side. There's extra money coming in. And you know what? Maybe this is where like you get a raise, a bonus, you win a little bit of money, and then you want to spend it on something specific, but maybe your partner or your family is just dead set against it, and that's what you're fighting about, all right? Because, like I said, you are hitting the mark this week. You have good fortune, and money looks good. So whatever this fight is about, I don't feel like it's a loss to you. Or maybe you do come into some money, and somebody around you is like, well, let's do this, let's do that. And you're like, no, this is my money. Peacock, beware of great pride. So as this end comes into play this week, even though you have the upper hand, spirits, like, don't gloat, don't be egotistical or arrogant, just let it go out the door. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets, okay? Yeah, this is attached to whatever this situation is that's ending. See, the skull, the parrot on temperance and justice. Whatever is getting out of your life has truly been a thorn in your side, and you're happy to see it go. Rose, romance is in the air. So this money fight, I really feel, is for those of you in romantic partnerships, and it's about the spending of money, and it's like extra money, fortune coming in, and there may be a fight or a battle of, you know, where to spend it, or do we save it, okay? And I feel that really comes for those of you in romantic partnerships. So all in all, really good week, getting a thorn out of your side, a jerk out of your life, just a bad situation finally gone, feeling really fortunate and blessed. You're hitting the mark. You're on point this week. You're getting things done. You have reason to celebrate. Only thing is a small fight, disagreement about money, okay? Especially in romantic partnerships. So let's pull a card specifically to look at love and romance energies for this week. Spirit's saying whatever this disagreement is, you are the right one. You're right in where you stand, what you think, okay? That just came to me. You're right. Discussion. It's time to have a discussion, heart-to-heart talk with your partner. Okay, those of you in romantic commitments, we already know what the discussion is about. It came through. Some of you out there who are just dating somebody with no commitment, this week we're going to discuss the nature of the relationship and where it's headed, okay? Singles, I don't feel like there's anybody new on the horizon this week. I mean, love can happen at any time, anywhere. This is just a general read. Want to put that disclaimer out there. However, if in regards to love and romance, my singles, it's like you're talking to somebody that you already know, whether you're actively dating them without a commitment or this is somebody who is kind of in and out of your life. You're having heart-to-heart discussions about each other, your connection, and what to do with this relationship, like what needs to happen. So let's pull some tarot on this. Okay, Two of Wands, Seven of Wands, and Queen of Swords. Okay, so those of you with these partnerships where we're having a discussion, argument about money, I just see you really standing your ground, and Spirit is saying you're right. Don't back down. Like, you hold your ground, because I just feel like either this is your money, you've earned it, or you're just being smarter about it, okay? So hold your ground. Now, those of you who are just dating somebody, no commitment, or somebody's kind of back and forth, this discussion, this heart-to-heart, is like an ultimatum is being made, where you or this other person is like, look, we're either going to be an on thing, a real thing, and we're going to make future plans, or this is done. I'm not going to participate in this anymore. And who's ever putting that ultimatum out there, they're very serious in their stance, but who's receiving the ultimatum is also as serious in their stance, and a choice has to be made. And since this is general, I'm not really getting the answer what the outcome of that choice is, because it will truly be different for each of you. But an ultimatum is made, and then somebody has to make a choice, okay? So let's pull a card, one final message for your energies this week. But no matter what, this conversation does need to happen. It does need to take place. Whether it has a positive outcome or a negative outcome, either way, it's in your highest good. All right, so here's your artwork. And it says, pay close attention to your patterns and let go of those that are merely reactions to life. So this is a message of don't allow yourself to be triggered by old stuff this week. You know, really center yourself. Even if somebody's acting stupidly and foolishly, just don't even engage it. Cut it off. Walk away from it. All right. But overall, fortunate week. Good fortune. You are blessed. You're able to close the door on something that's a thorn in your side. Heart-to-heart talk with your partner about money or about the long-term potential of this relationship and where it's headed. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.